Hey guys, it's Chelsea. I'm going to make a super easy soup for you today. I have this recipe on my blog already. It's called taco soup, but this is a really simple variation that has a lot simpler ingredients. Not really simpler ingredients, just ingredients that I'm more likely to have in my pantry so that I can make this recipe at any time. I'm also converting this recipe into the Instant Pot, which that's the Instant Pot lid that you see right there. Which I haven't done before, but it's going to be a lot easier. I think it's really not going to be all that much faster. The soup does not take long at all to cook, but when it's on the stove you have to babysit it and stir it, so I figured, hey, if I do it in Instant Pot, I can walk away and keep doing things I need to do today. So, I don't know when you're going to actually see this video and recipe. Currently it is February and it is about negative 30 degrees outside with the wind chill. So, figured soup would be a great thing to do. So let me go over what goes in the soup first. So we have, we're going to saute some onion and garlic to just make a nice base for the soup. And then I'm actually using canned beans. Don't shun me, but they're in my pantry. They're easy, they're fast. So 2 cans of black beans, 2 cans of, these are 15-ounce cans, 2 cans of tomato sauce, 2 cans of diced tomatoes, some spinach, corn, and then some taco-like seasonings, which is just going to be chili powder, paprika, some chipotle sauce, that kind of thing. But don't worry, I'll put all the recipe information in the blog post that's below. So we're going to go ahead and get started. What we're going to do first is we're going to click the saute button right here, and that's going to heat up our Instant Pot and so that we can saute our onion and garlic. So I'll be back in just a second when it's all heated up. Alright, so after the Instant Pot had warmed up, you don't really have to wait for it to completely get heated up, but because it starts getting hot pretty quickly, I went ahead and put the onion and garlic in there, and I'm going to saute them just till they're nice and soft. And then I'm going to add all the rest of the ingredients. Alright, so my onion and garlic have been in there for a good bit of time, and they're starting to get soft and brown. If they had started to stick at all during this process, I could have splashed a little bit of water in there just to keep them from sticking, but they've been doing pretty well. So now I'm going to start adding all the rest of my ingredients. So here I have my spices, which, like I said, were paprika chili powder, chipotle chili powder. I've got some chipotle sauce here that's really good in this soup, a little bit of cumin, and then I have some chopped cilantro in there as well. I also have some frozen spinach, frozen corn, diced tomatoes, tomato sauce, and then black beans here, which I have drained and rinsed. So I'm going to throw all that in now and stir it all up. Alright, so everything's in there now. I did click the cancel button here to stop the sauteing feature, and then I added everything in and stirred it all up. I also added 2 cans full of water, just like after I dumped out the diced tomatoes, I filled the can up with water twice to give it a little bit more liquid in there. And so now let's cook it. So I'm going to close my lid. I'm going to move this to the sealed position. It's going to let it come to pressure. I'm going to click manual, and I'm going to do this for 3 minutes. Everything in here is already cooked. You know, some of the stuff's frozen, but I really just want it to come up and heat up. So I'm going to put it on for 3 minutes, and I'll be back when it's done. Alright guys, so it just finished that 3-minute cycle. It had come up to pressure, and now it's just on keep warm, which I'm actually going to leave it on keep warm. I've got a couple of things I need to do. I would probably not manually release this pressure for at least about 10 minutes. So yeah, so just let this go. You can really leave it for a fairly long time, but I'm probably going to leave it for about 20 or 30 minutes till I'm ready to eat. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Alright guys, it's been about 15 minutes, and the pressure valve has not released on its own yet, but I am going to go ahead and turn it down to release the rest of the pressure, and it's going to be loud. Alright, so all that pressure released. I paused it while it was releasing so you didn't have to listen to it. I'm going to click cancel right here to cancel the keep warm setting. I'm going to open the lid, and there is our delicious soup. I'm going to give it a few stirs and then put it up in a bowl. Alright, so here is what it looks like. It is piping hot, but looks absolutely delicious. It smells amazing. That chipotle smell is amazing. I usually put some tofutti on mine, and if I have it, some vegan cheese, and then I usually use chips. But as you can see as well, it made a lot. So it freezes amazingly well. You can freeze the soup for up to 6 months. I have eaten it, actually, don't recommend this, but I have eaten it up to a year later and it's been fine. So just freeze it in individual containers with enough room at the top to let it expand. But this soup is super amazing. It's a staple in our household, and that was so easy in the Instant Pot. It wasn't really any faster, but I didn't have to stand there and stir it the whole time. So please look below for the full recipe, and I would love to hear how you like the soup if you give it a shot. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, and if you're enjoying Instant Pot videos, let me know, or let me know some ideas that you have for other videos you want me to do. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.